All right, here's a brief routine of what I do to get ready. If you are 40 and looking for something that makes your skin look a little bit better, a routine that maybe works for you, I have found what I've, to be the best routine so far for my skin, and I've tried every single product that you see on TikTok or Instagram influencers share, and quite frankly, a lot of things just don't all work for us, or they don't work at all, and you kind of buy it because they're showing you it. So this is a true, honest example of what has worked for me. I usually start out with a razor and just kind of get the dead skin off, any excess hair, because as you get older, you get more hair. So that's what I'm gonna do really quick. It just gets any of the dry skin off, little patches, any little fuzz, anything that's making your makeup not look super smooth. Because at the end of the day, I have finally found that you just want your face to look smooth and fresh and natural. You don't technically want it to look like you have on makeup, which I am someone that loves the artistic side of makeup, so it's hard for me to have gotten to that conclusion that I need to look like I'm natural, not like I've got a bunch of stage makeup on. So I just kind of go through, get all the hair off. Of course, some days you just don't have time for this, but you can pick these up anywhere. I truly like to get them at like Ross, this brand, Tada, T-A-D-A. I like the way they feel, and the handle is easy to hold on to. So anyhow, I kind of go through and do that. And I'm gonna use the seed clay exfoliating facial scrub. It's like one of the best exfoliators if you like a little bit of texture to exfoliate, not just a chemical. It has a really good fresh smell, but not perfumey. Anyways, it's one of the best exfoliators I've found, and I have repurchased this product. It lasts forever. And it is the Exfoliating Treatment Facial Scrub number 708. And I've shown this before, the Thayer's Hydrating Milky Toner. I'm in between wrinkles and acne and dry skin and oily skin. And this one is just super lightweight. Kind of gets the skin prepped for my makeup routine. So there's that. Let it dry. Sometimes I do use one of these Medicube astringent pads. I don't feel like they do anything miraculous, but they do clean the skin. I have not seen any extreme results from Medicube products. I like this face wash, the Zero Pore Clear Capsule Cleaning Foam, but don't really love this other than it does an okay job of cleaning the face. I love this for when I'm having acne come out. It's sulfur. I don't know if you can see that. And then I've got a few extra things I'd show another time. But so kind of go with that, and I do it pretty heavy in terms of the milky toner so that I have a really good base for my makeup. And then as I've gotten older, so that's what I'm trying to show you, is the things that I have found don't show wrinkles, all the aging things, to try and look as glowy as you can, because you just look older the more you put on that's dry and powdery. So anyhow, these have been okay. The Essence, they're super cheap from Ulta. Love the Milani Conceal Stick. I use color 10 medium. And then the Morphe bronzer stick in Sudden Heat. Absolutely love this. I go back and forth on blushes, ColourPop blush liquid. It's a dupe for, I forget, the other one. I like this e.l.f. mineral powder, mineral blush. This is a great setting powder, L'Oreal Infallible. It's like a pale pink. If you just want like a banana colored setting powder, finishing powder, I really like this by Revolution. Love this Hourglass powder. It has a smidge of iridescence, which does not look glittery or anything. It just is almost like a highlight. And then I like e.l.f.'s Putty bronzer in this like brick color. For my eyes, I'm really enjoying, I think these are Morphe. Yes, and I put these on my eyes and it's like gives me a hint of color. So I look awake. So that's that real quick. And I'll show you how fast I go. I've kind of blended all these sticks. This is like my lighter one right now. Just stick it on. And go a little bit here. I'm gonna put on the blush. I'm gonna go over my eyes. There we go. Sometimes I put it all on at once, but if you want your eyes covered a little bit more, you could use, you know, more of a liquid concealer. I got talked into one from MAC, which I'm such a budget person, but I thought, hey, maybe it would be the miracle to my eyes and to look so young. That was not the case, but all that to say, it is an okay option if you're wanting a liquid concealer. Looks like this, the MAC Studio Radiance. So let me put that on today. I felt so tired looking. So that's what I would do. And then let's just pop into the bronzer. Like that. I think my little guy just woke up. So I get that up there. Get on my nose. Sometimes I do my eyelids if I want to look tan. All right, hang on. Okay. So let's get back to the bronzer for a second. I do a little bit there. If you were really going out and wanting your neck to look not so, you know, saggy. Okay, and then I'm just gonna jump to the Morphe eye colors. They give you just a little. I like this because I can do it quick. Like when you use a lot of like powders and true liquids, like it's a little messy. I can do this in the car. I can do it quick in here. That's what I like about going to all these cream products. And I have tried that brand that is more of like a multi-level marketing deal. I think it's called Scent or Saint, S-E-I-N-T. And that was good, but my skin did not like it. It definitely broke my skin out. So anyhow, I'm gonna rub in this.
something I saw, I think it was like J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez. Don't leave this white right here because you want the shadow. That's the whole purpose of doing that. I don't like a whole bunch of contour because that ages you as well. So nice. I just kind of rub in the eyes. Give me a little bit of color. Actually, I like to save this for the end. So then I go in and very lightly put a little bit of powder here. Not much under the eye. That is what makes us look old. Go like that. Just to take off a little bit of the sheen. Then use whatever powder blush you do want. I like to layer it with cream and then powder. This is a big, huge brush, but it's gonna do the job. Okay, those lines on. A little bit on your nose because it's summer. A little more color up here. Blend. I don't know if you can really see that. My hair is not done yet, but that's all right. So then, I mean, just a dab will do. This is very pigmented, this color pop, which is a good thing, but a little bit goes a long way. And stay very local to where you're tapping it. Otherwise you will look like you have fire engine pink, red cheeks. Fire engine red, but you'll be like, oh, people are gonna say she really was playing in the makeup. So a little bit goes a long way. Again, kind of trying to look natural, but still finished. Okay. A lot of times I go ahead, do a quick squeeze on these eyelashes. I'm not consistent with serum, so I don't like to really worry about that. If I want them to look a certain way, I'll just put on some mascara. Love the Morphe eyebrow pencil. Just kind of go in there. I don't go dark. That's not, I don't feel like that's the style. Just really just making sure they're there. I feel like our eyebrows have a mind of their own. For some reason, mine are thin, like right there. Okay. This is not the best angle, but it's okay. There you can see. And then this is the secret I have found to looking younger with our makeup in our 40s. I spray very generously. This is one of my favorites, and so is the Milani Elf Stay All Night. Has a little bead in it to shake it up. Do that. If you're in a hurry, take your hairdryer. Hold the cold button. Not quite sure what I'm going to do today. My kiddo goes to camp. My youngest, when I was in Florida, and my oldest is going on a little road trip for the day. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I may go to a thrift store, and you go to the grocery store. So I'm just trying to look slightly presentable. So there's that. If you want and you feel oily, again, I like to either go in with one of my little banana powders or an actual colored powder. I really have liked this Kylie Cosmetics 4WN is the color blurring powder. It just works. I don't know, I've tried, oh my gosh, I've tried so many powders since I have acne and wrinkles. It has been a nightmare trying to find something that makes me look a little bit youthful. And then I feel like the makeup is what's aging me, so I keep using it to cover the aging, but anyhow. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it gives you a glow. And no joke, I like to go back in with either this. I do like this Morphe. It's one of those continuous sprays. I'll show you. A little bit more setting. So it really, although you may feel like you look oily, it really holds you like this all day. So first I like to get the hair off my face and exfoliate with that razor. And then a few times a week I use that sleeve exfoliator I showed you. And then that milky toner. Anything more than that, it's gonna really sit under your makeup. And your makeup will kind of just float on top of your skin. And you'll be a mess by the middle of the day. Let me see if I can show you how good this looks. Ooh. But looks like your skin, but better, maybe. And you do a little bit to the eyes. It was hard to do in the camera. So that's what I'm talking about. Oh, come back. Come on back. I'm trying this tripod that follows you, but it's really for our kids in sports, but I thought it'd be a great idea to use it today. What I am gonna do, I like this little double brush. I'm gonna go a little bit in there. Okay. This is the lighter one. I'm gonna go back into the crease. Okay. Almost looks better with your finger. Okay, there we go. A little bit of lipstick. Just gonna grab something. Oh, here's two things I've loved. This is Sephora's lipstick. I'm not sure they carry this exact packaging anymore, but watch. It's just super, if you can see that. Oh. And then this one was a quick pickup, LA Girl. It's another similar style, just glossy, clear with a hint of color. Okay. And then if you want mascara, you can do it. I have been doing it, whoops, in the car. And I think that's it. I gotta do my hair. Oh, I think I shared this already. I love the Panorama L'Oreal, the different colors that go with your eye color. And this is really natural looking. I'll show you. I don't know why we open our mouths, but I know we all do it. Anyhow, I've always been told to wear purples and plums around my eyes because they're definitely green and brown and gold. Okay. There's another really inexpensive tubing mascara I found. I've tried so many tubing mascaras, but I'm really trying to open up my eye down there so I don't know if you can see that very well. You see? Oh. Sometimes I do the lower. Again, I'm trying to figure out what is the thing that ages us women. And again, sometimes it's too much makeup. So I don't always do the lower lash. And sometimes now I even just curl my lashes and go. If I've done all this, because it looks, I don't know, it does kind of look youthful to not have all this crud around your eyes. but just, you still want color here. You want it on your lips. So, this thing is going sideways. Oh, that's up. Getting ready for the day. I'm going to show you. Okay, there's my skin. So I'll try and show that routine a little bit better. But here's my outfit. There's the mirror. Let me get the camera turned around. Okay, so wearing my little Gap outlet linen shorts, pink and cream. Just threw on this, I can't remember if this is cotton or linen top with an undershirt and my sandals that I got at Ross. These are by Dolce Vita. Love these. Got them for Florida. So anyhow, that's what we're working with today.